about to show you my game, Word Turtle Island. This is it's a combination of like cozy and action. You get to, in between battles, you're at your book sanctuary, and that's a place where you can like choose your loadout of your word weapons and powers. You can practice the different things like the typing. You can make bookshelves. This whole place is a safe place to level up. Practice. Inside here. Also, actually, you can always look up your objectives and then get guidance. And here, I'm going to help a reader get to a shelf. So here, it's just kind of a mellow thing. If I want to make it faster or more wild, I can grab that reader and I can use my dash button and cruise faster. Well, let me see where I can bring them. I could just sort of use the mini map, but this lets me. Oh, that was very close. Anyway, so yeah, the readers do a little dance, then they hang out and start reading, and that's one of your jobs in the book sanctuary, which is run by Portia. This is Portia, and that's the Book of Portals, who is running this place. And Portia and the other books of power you rescue, and they start to occupy this place, and you can talk with them and learn a little bit more about things going on. What is happening in the world of Word Turtle Island? And the gist of it is this was and still is the most awesome library in the galaxy that's being taken over by some creatures that want to use all the book's powers for themselves. And, well, it's up to you to go into battle and rescue the books and readers and honestly save the whole thing. Will you find a way to rescue all the turtles also and all that kind of stuff? You'll have to play the game to find out. But one thing you can do is you can choose your level of difficulty through the whole while. If you want to, keep it challenging, you can go ahead and play on the toughest level. You'll face, more enemies, the stronger and longer battles, more bosses, right? And that, so here's, all right, so we were in the chill part where you can just sort of level up and help things, help the books and readers to your heart's content. But now in battle, things are a bit different. You see how I'm like pretty powered up here? Ooh, there's a whole lot of creatures trying to hurt these books and readers. So I have right along the bottom of my screen here, I've got the lower row are my automatic powers, but then the row above that are my active word weapons. And every time you pick up a word weapon or pick up a power, it will level that up. Every time you see a word in battle, in play, you can probably type it. If you're not sure, you can hit the focus button, which if you're using a keyboard is tab. You can play this with keyboard, touchscreen, mouse, game controller. It's really all about the power of words, right? I love typing games, and I think typing action games are a lot of fun. And that's where I started working on this as my focus. But then, here we go. There wasn't a word, so I could just sort of hit tab and brought one into focus, which also has the bonus effect of slowing down time. And here we go. Oh, there's another one without a word, so there we go. Every letter I type becomes a projectile. And you see one of my powers is actually like an extra long distance attack. It's passive, right? So depending on the level it is and all that, it will just sort of keep recharging and then launching at any opponents that are around, like this one. So as long as it's, there's another one. There we go. And now I've got another book to grab, and I'm ready to go. So there you go. Right at the end, I got one more star. And Portia's given me a quick reminder about all the things. Here's the books I rescued. They all have generated titles and sort of a few different strategy of generating book titles. There's a whole dictionary in the game, embedded in the game, of curated words that are meant to kind of fit this fantasy world, and also make it a lot of fun for any words that appear in the game to have some special meaning and playfulness and all that. So here you go. Here's the I can say wait to make sure I can check out my stats. How do I feel about that? Oh, 96% accuracy typing. That's pretty cool. All right. Once battle's done, I'm back in the book sanctuary, and then I get to find out about my sort of battle promise. I chose the difficulty when I went into battle, and depending on how difficult things are, I will get, lots of rewards. If I come back to the sanctuary knocked out, then I don't get so many rewards. And if I didn't pick a hard difficulty, then I probably don't get much taken from me. But that's the kind of roguelite element of this game. Pretty gentle overall. Your levels that you've earned for your character, you see I'm like level 38, those don't go away. But yeah, the other stuff, your word weapons and powers are at risk. So you get to choose how at risk, right? But then again, more risk, you'll get more reward after battle. So here I have it selected as all objectives on my map, and I was able to see how there was a creature on there. It kind of crams everything in, but if I want to focus that map to be less full, I just tap on my navigation button and it lets me choose among my available objectives. If I forget where I'm at here, I can just do a quick tap, and it'll give me a fresh navigation arrow. And if I'm continuing the same task, it'll keep that up. So, all right. And then the whole library has a few different things to it, or or also known as the book sanctuary. You've got right now you see I have 14 as a number hanging out there, up in the upper middle. That's like a bonus that is just ticking up, where when I exit, any equipment I'm carrying has a chance to level up. And so the more higher that score, the more chances I have to level up the stuff I'm carrying, just automatically, as a bonus for doing helpful stuff in the book sanctuary. And but if I let that get to 100, so if I do enough to make that score, and you can see every little thing I do starts to add that up a little bit. Like typing that word gave me a few points as well. Oh gosh, and every time, let's say if I'm injured coming back from battle, there's a chance every interaction with a bookcase will give me a little bit of health. So in a way, this hub world, or home base, however you would like to look at it, it's here to help you get ready for battle, help you choose and unlock new battles, right? So I could look around at the different gates and I see, 30 books. I've got enough to unlock this, so I can do that. And now I have a whole new place to go back into, go into battle. All right. So let's see. Oh, and one way to look at it too, sometimes I tell folks, it's a little bit like you're farming the bookshelves.